joining us tonight. We start off with news that has social media, politicians, and fans in an uproar. Billionaire rapper Jay-Z is accused of a 13-year-old girl along with Sean P. Diddy Combs.
I had to go get that cool with him. I had to go sit down with Shug.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z.
Y'all, things are getting even messier in the world of hip-hop as Shug Knight has also stepped back in after these explosive allegations against Jay-Z. With a shocking lawsuit accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of some of the most horrifying crimes imaginable, Shug isn't holding back, and he's even warning Snoop Dogg to watch his back. This isn't just rap beef anymore. It all started with this new lawsuit accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of spiking and forcing himself onto a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. According to the allegations, the incident happened at a party following the MTV VMAs. The accuser, who filed under the pseudonym Jane Doe, claims she was lured to the party, spiked, and mistreated by the two rappers in the presence of another female celebrity, referred to in court documents as Celebrity B. Now, some people are alleging that this female celebrity is either Beyonce or Mary J. Blige, but nothing has been proven yet. Jane Doe alleges she was given a drink that made her feel disoriented, after which Jay-Z and Diddy took turns having their way with her while Celebrity B reportedly stood by and watched. The lawsuit states that Jane Doe fought back, managing to escape the room, but the trauma left her with lasting emotional scars, including PTSD and depression. Now, Jay-Z has already denied these allegations, calling the lawsuit a blatant blackmail attempt. In a statement, he accused the lawyer, Tony Busby, of orchestrating a shameless publicity stunt to pressure him into a settlement. No, sir, it had the opposite effect, Jay-Z wrote, doubling down on his denial and demanding that Busby file a criminal complaint instead of a civil suit if the claims were legitimate.
But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you.
Diddy, already drowning in his own legal battles, dismissed the allegations as another baseless attack, just like all the hundreds of lawsuits he's currently facing. Both rappers have strongly denied the claims, but the damage to their reputations is already unfolding. Enter Shug Knight, the former CEO of Death Row Records, who has been steady exposing the industry from behind the scenes. In a recent interview, Shug warned Jay-Z to run because he believes that he won't be able to escape this time. He even warned Snoop Dogg and even Rick Ross, accusing them of knowing about Diddy's behavior for years, but staying silent. According to Shug, Jay-Z had the receipts all along and even said that they got all the tapes. Shug described Diddy's entry into the industry as stepping into already corrupt territory, claiming that even if Diddy and Jay tried to clean up their act, they still can't escape it because there is just too much evidence out there.
They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, and have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending him.
You're right. Guys at Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
This isn't the first time Jay-Z has faced accusations involving younger girls. For years, rumors have swirled about his alleged relationship with Foxy Brown when she was still a teenager. Even Wendy Williams once backed these claims, adding fuel to the fire.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
And let's not forget the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, which has been a topic of speculation for years. If you do the math, Beyonce was allegedly 17 when she started dating Jay-Z, raising even more questions about his behavior. But that's not all. Jay-Z's response to the lawsuit took another controversial turn when he filed a motion to reveal Jane Doe's identity. According to his lawyer, Alex Spiro, the anonymity of the accuser is inconsistent with justice, and they believe it's only fair for the plaintiff to disclose her identity. People, however, are raising eyebrows, questioning why Jay-Z would push so hard for her name to be made public. Some speculate that this might not be the first accusation against him, and revealing the name could help him narrow down who the accuser might be.
They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are.
Spiro defended Jay-Z's reputation, stating that the rapper has built an impeccable legacy and accusing the plaintiff's team of smearing his name.
So Alex Spiro, who is Jay-Z's attorney, is basically requesting that a judge looks into this and says, okay, the identity of this woman who was accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of this, because she fought as a Jane Doe, needs to be disclosed so that they can properly do their investigation.
While Jay-Z is out here defending himself, these accusations, Shug Knight isn't just stopping at Jay-Z and Diddy. He's now turning his attention to Snoop Dogg. Shug warned that Snoop might be next in line for similar allegations, claiming that Snoop was well aware of what was happening. If Shug's claims are true, Snoop might want to lawyer up fast because things are only getting more intense.
Most important thing is it's got to be a solution, because this has been going on in the industry for a whole bunch of years, for decades. And at the same time, you know, nobody wants this to be true, and it shouldn't have to be true. But if we don't fix it and do something about it, history will constantly
repeat itself. Now, Shug, you said something early on that I want to get clarification for the audience. Shug, you said early on, you can't just look at Diddy in isolation. You said this was done to him. He learned from others, and it was done to him, and then he did to others. To me, that sounds like what I hear when people are talking about situations, you know, hurt people, that someone was, they wind up being a perpetrator. Is that what you're suggesting about Sean Combs, that he was used and he now?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I think he repeat what was done to him. And like I said, if you look at Russell Simmons, you know the truth. Andre Rell, you know the truth. Clyde Davis, you know the truth. Jimmy Iovine, you know the truth. So there's not certain things that all of a sudden you got this. The industry is a quick business. It's been like that for a long time. And the casting couch is real, but it's for women and men. But far from all that, I think the most important thing is I feel like they should tell his truth. I'm quite sure he's going to expose a lot of people. I'm sure he's going to move forward with it. But I don't think it should be a situation like the Epstein thing where they found him hanging from the ceiling and dead before the truth come out.
Now, when it comes to Snoop, Shug says that he is the real industry rat who has been playing both sides. Shug has been hinting for years that Snoop Dogg wasn't as loyal to Tupac as they claim to be.
And I knew that Pac did everything right by him by putting him on All Eyes on Me, speaking about him and being real with him. And if it's true what they say.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Face-to-face is going to be a lot of explaining to do.
Shug's basically saying that Snoop owes him big time, and now it seems like he's throwing that back in Snoop's face, implying that Snoop turned his back on him after everything Shug did for him.
I've been knowing that young dude a long time. He ain't young no more, but I've been knowing him since he was a young man. And I did everything in my power to make sure he kept his freedom.
And then Shug also brought up how on the night Tupac was killed in '96, Snoop stayed in LA instead of rolling with Pac and Shug to Vegas. He revealed that Snoop was actually planning to head out to Vegas with them for the Mike Tyson versus Bruce Seldon fight on September 7th, 1996. But at the last minute, Snoop ditched those plans.
He came to fuck with me for the fight instead of going to Vegas.
So he never went to Vegas?
He never went to Vegas. He didn't go off top.
Shug alleges that it was very weird how Snoop was carrying a walkie-talkie that night, because why did Snoop have one on him at that exact moment, right when the news about Tupac came through? So basically, Shug is implying that Snoop might have had some inside info about the hit on Pac, and he knew it was going down that night.
Only way you have a radio if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. Now, not having a security detail, what are you doing with the radio?
But Shug didn't stop there. He also called out Snoop for lying about the hospital visit after Tupac was shot. Snoop had always said that he got kicked out of the hospital trying to see Pac, but according to Shug, that never happened, and Snoop never even showed up at the hospital, not once. People aren't staying quiet about the latest drama, and the comments are piling up fast. One user wrote, "People accused Cassie of lying until the video came out. We need to wait and see where this goes." Another chimed in, "To this day, Jay-Z never condemned Diddy's actions. Best friends for 40 years. He knows everything, and he is guilty, same as Beyonce." With all this drama, it's hard not to wonder what's next for the hip-hop world. Is Jay-Z's demand to reveal his accuser's identity a strategic move, or is it an act of desperation? And could Shug Knight's warning about Snoop Dogg signal even bigger scandals on the horizon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. And trust me, you won't want to miss our next video, where we dive into even more explosive stories straight from the streets.